Alright y'all, welcome back to another video here on the John Doc YouTube channel. You guys have heard us talk a little bit about getting ready for the Christmas tree race, and we are ready for the Christmas tree race. Actually, the last video you guys saw, we just did an oil change to put some Schaefer's oil in both cars, and we got both Christmas trees ready. So we got the Silverback ZO6 and the COWMARO back there, and we are bringing the cow out of retirement. It's been a while since I've been down a prep track. It's probably been like a year, which is crazy to me because I mean, I do love that car. I leave that car at my house a lot, drive it to go get like breakfast, or if I'm like running around or I'll go on a date, I'll take the cow because it's like, it's my OG. It's like my first car, and it's fun. I enjoy driving it around. It drives really good on the street, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun. So what we got going on today is quarter mile racing, definitely out of our element, down here in Florida. We got Doug from Motion, John Phillips here, Turbo John, Cletus, Cooper, James. There's a bunch of big names out here to run this Christmas tree race, and I'm just an eighth mile racer with my little street car, and I'm just trying not to get run over. But if I get run over, I'll do it with a smile and in the Christmas spirit, and that's what we plan on doing. So I'm trying to remember as best I can what the setup was on the cow. There's some things that you have to configure that control how the car leaves, how much power it leaves with, and how the car reacts to the power. So one is the travel limiters. I got a set of Motion Raceworks travel limiters on there, which I had off the car because I was running no prep. So I'm trying to, I think I got them set up right. I got to get the two-step set right. I got to get my launch boost and my overall boost set right. And then I got to get the shock set right. So here's someone spooling up. That sounds like some power right there. Adjusted the shocks to what I think was close. I was actually able to look on the travel limiters and see the mark and get the travel limiters, I think, in the location that they were in. Set the two-step to 4,200 RPMs, and I'm leaving with 7 pounds of dome pressure, ramping all the way up to 18 with like no ramp. It's literally just a shelf. So however fast the turbo will make it is how we're gonna get it. The plan is we're gonna remove the rev limiter and we're gonna run it out as far as we can comfortably. Who knows? It really just, oh.
Welcome back, Hill. That's nasty.
We're gonna try to run it out as far as we can comfortably. I don't really know how far that will be. The car's got a 390 gear in it on a 20-inch tall tire. Our only saving grace is that this Cameron's converter couples like a son of a gun, and from the 8th mile to at least 1,000 foot, hopefully it doesn't change RPM. Is that a possibility?
Change slip.
Yeah, it just keeps getting tighter.
Tighter and tighter and tighter until it's just tight.
Until it's like 1-to-1 locked up clutch.
1-to-1 lock-up trans.
Yes.
Whenever bangs the limiter about the 3rd time we'll lift.
What are we gonna set the rev limiter to?
All of it.
Like 78? Or you think? Like, is turning the LS3 to 7,800 RPMs acceptable? Like, our race motors we turn to 8,000. Sometimes, like not intentionally.
What springs you got in it?
Just some 4-year-old BTR 660 springs, maybe Texas Speed springs.
Yeah, I think 78 would probably be all right.
Yeah. So where should we set the rev limiter then if we're gonna turn it to 78? Mind you,
8,000.
I generally go through the traps at like, I don't know, 62, 64. So another 12 to 1,400 RPM. Will that get you through the finish line? I don't know. I'm not a quarter mile guy.
We gonna learn.
Yeah, we are gonna learn today.
We did some calculations in 165, 168, depending on converter slip. A little bit extra tire growth from that. So you know, say radial doesn't grow. It does grow a small amount. So we'll see. I think like 28.4 was what I calculated at, and it was 168 mile an hour at 7,700 RPM. So 165, 170.
Which the fastest I've been quarter mile an hour in this thing has been like 156.
Yep.
And then I just converted it to run 8th mile, and the car got a whole lot faster since then.
Yeah. And we also have to think, I mean, we do have a Christmas tree on here. I'm not really sure what the arrow is going to look like. I'm sure somebody on there could do a CFD analysis for us and determine
someone at home
what our coefficient drag is now.
They're gonna build a model.
Yeah. So if you do a CFD analysis,
do a Christmas tree tied tight with lights. No other binding agents.
Yeah. We
got Doug from Motion, who's just standing his tree straight up, and Doug is a certified lunatic. He says he's gonna wheelie. Look at him right there. Captured him and Cooper. Doug's just a wild man. I mean, that's insane. So if we lose to that, we're heading home.
Test and tuning.
Yeah, strictly test and tune all 2021. Go over here to the Silverback ZO6. We are set up as an alternate. Don't know if we're going to get any action, but we haven't had any passes on this car running it through the quarter mile or with boost on it. So, yeah, if we do make any passes with this, they're going to be shakedowns.
Shakedowns for sure. No parachute. Don't know if it'll stop. Don't want to take any chances.
Yep.
So.
This thing would probably do like what would you expect it to do in the quarter mile?
Tune full tilt. I mean, it could potentially do 190, 200. I mean, it could really
peel someone's muffin cap.
Yeah, muffin cap peeler.
Yeah, for sure. But if we do start doing a grudge race, you'd probably drive the cow, and I'd drive this. Yeah. If we do get elected to run here, I'll switch for the Sun, and that's what we got going on. So good old street car. Chris will take it down here and just shake it down. You guys remember this car? It's twin turbo, TCAM power plant. Still got the Corvette weird goofy glide in the back, and yeah. So shout out to Chris for, he said just go and shake it down there and don't bring it back a T-top.
Yeah, don't bring it back T-top. So.
All right, the real race car just showed up. We got James here.
Yeah, dude, that's real race car. Came down here with the windows down and everything.
Yeah, it's pro mod, I should say.
Whoa. It's got an alternator.
You got a hole in your trunk for a breather. That's the first sign of a pro mod.
No, that's just because safety.
Oh, because safety. All right.
Safety first,
I
pro mod second. You're pro mod first, safety second.
Speaking of safety, talk to us about how the tree is fastened to the car.
With its own lights. It's got a solid 4 loops through the car, so it's tied down pretty tight. Then it has a safety loop doubled over to the parachute. I like that. So, yeah, and then on top of that, the end of it's tied tight.
I feel like you're a purist though. Like you wanted to know like other. Yeah. You want to keep it real, like Christmas.
Do you decorate your Christmas tree with ratchet straps?
You know, actually I do, but that's like a different home house situation.
A Carolina thing.
Yeah, it is
you
a Carolina.
Also, like lean your trucks all funny, like do like weird stuff.
Well,
like
I take the straps off the back of my truck, which pull it down, and then I use it for my tree. So the whole Christmas season, I'm good. But I'm excited. I don't want your first round. I'm gonna say that. I brought my street car out here.
Yeah, I was hoping. I mean, I got an 8th mile car, so
I got an 8th mile car too.
Who knows what it's gonna do?
So
but yours is like a street car, so there's a chance it can make it under power farther than I can.
Yep.
So I was trying to.
What is your goal? Like, what are you doing to get through the quarter? Are you just gonna lift, or are you just gonna stay in it?
The loud pedal down, and just. I mean, the sketchy thing is my car needs a wing, in the worst way. Like 450 to like 500 foot of the run, it starts to like hit the limiter and haze the tires a little bit because it's like lifting the ass end of the car up, and so it's only going to get worse as I go further. So I might just throw the chute at the 8th and just drive with the chute open for the back half in hopes of just
rev limiter delete still on there.
It may have gotten raised, so I rev it to 50 or I rev it to 8600 and it goes through the 8th at like 78.
Damn.
So I should be able to go pretty far. I hope.
Oh my God.
Never ran it out the back?
Never. No.
Wow. All right.
You know, men race to the 8th.
Oh my God. Oh, you know what? Hey, give me some. All right.
You know,
I like that.
If you can't get it done in the first 660, then what do you need the second?
I hear you. You know, everyone relates to the quarter mile, but if
quarter mile is cool if your car's slow.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
It's all it is, a display of horsepower. Look at me. I went 200 mile an hour. That's all you got to say.
If I go 140 in the quarter, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I got one of those slow cars, so we'll be good. But I don't want your first round, so stay away from me, all right? Make sure you don't draw my chip.
My luck, you know how I go out first round. I draw the fastest car every time. Don't matter where I'm at, who I'm against. First round, I draw the fastest car.
Well, it looks like you're not going to draw me then. I should be good.
So I was just hoping we got a fast car up there.
Yeah, there's a couple.
And the actual end of it, I mean, what can the COWMARO run in the quarter, you think?
I haven't run quarter mile on this thing in like 6 years, so the fastest I've been before is 880. I run like only 8th mile now, so if it goes like mid 8s, bottom 8s, I'd be pretty happy with it. So not quite sure. And then we got the vet here.
Sandbagging really bad, just so everyone knows.
Like 860s, I'd be happy. The vet here's got the same engine as my race car, so it's pretty stout.
Okay. Whose car is this?
This is Chris, my business partner with all my stuff.
Okay.
He said bring it down here and run it. We've actually never run the car. We made a couple like wastegate hits. So
what trans?
It's got a power glide. It's a 427 twin 78s.
Shit.
It should be like a 2300 horsepower.
Okay. So
no parachute though, so it's kind of where go fast, not stop.
what gear is it?
It's got like a 327 gear.
Okay, so it's got the gear.
Yeah, it's definitely better for the quarter mile, but it's like factory seats with a 5-point harness, 6-point cage. It's like I'm undecided on what will come out.
That's up to tech.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Are you guys both in, or was one an alternate?
So one's an alternate. So
okay, all right. So
it's a coin toss on which one might end up out.
COWMARO's in right now.
All right.
Right?
Or I don't know.
Which one?
I don't know. I gotta go with my gut.
All right. We'll see. We'll see which of these cars runs. One is technically an alternate. Thanks, John Doc.
Thank you.
Check out his channel. But we're on. Actually, that's a great idea. Hey, those lights work? We'll be technical.
Yeah, all the lights work. We're legit.
You gotta race with them on.
2,500 lights.
Doherty.
Yeah, way early. Way early.
All right, now we're good, Bo.
I'm here with John Doc YouTube channel. Go over and subscribe if you're not doing that below. It's around in this area somewhere up above us.
It's below us.
It's below us. Just click the check mark.
All right, so we walked around to look at the dude. Cars look awesome out here. A lot of different creative ways to tether a tree to a car. Definitely, I think we will see a tree come off a car.
Oh, for sure.
There's some that's definitely gonna come off.
There's some big trees.
Yeah, that Fox body over there, that's like a 12-foot tree.
Yeah, it's huge.
That is massive.
I think Motion's gonna go first.
Doug is just strapping the shit out of his tree and sort of like mushing his roof down. It's hilarious. I think competition-wise, I'm probably gonna run the cow just because, you know, especially I talked with Cletus here. He asked about the vet. Vet is actually one of the cars. We have one spot. We have two cars, so one would be an alternate. And we haven't really tested the vet turned up, so it's not something tune-up wise where you can just like put a badass tune-up in it. You don't know what's gonna happen. Like you got to work your way up to it.
Yeah, risk versus reward. I don't think the reward, you know, blowing it up, hurting the car, hurting John. I think the cow is gonna be the one. Faithful.
Yeah. The vet has the most potential to probably go like the fastest mile an hour, and it is pretty good 60-foot wise. But I think that stopping would be a major issue. No parachute. Yep. And yeah, so I think we're gonna stick with the cow, especially after speaking out loud. My ears heard what my brain was thinking, and it didn't sound like a good idea to run the vet. You know, plus I hate having to build motors that I blow up. At least if I blow the cow up, I can swing one of those together in like 2 minutes. Yep. Legit. Just get my damn grinder out and start decking something. Yeah. Engine complete. So I tried to remember the tune-up the best I could. We gotta take the rev limiter off. That's the last thing. Yep, rev limiter off. Get some tire pressure set, and she's ready to go. Just send it. I gotta get some fuel. We're gonna put some eyelets on the power inverter, so that way if it gets slung around, there's no way that the power inverter can come off.
Yeah, we definitely got to get fuel.
Yeah, I gotta get fuel, ice, and other than that, the cow. It's weird. You know, we're here at the track, and like generally, I'm like, oh, here's our intro. We're working on this today, and we're like, it's 5:30. We should probably go get ice right now. Check tire pressure. We gotta get some ice, and that's it. So, the track here, Bradenton Motorsports Park, one of my favorites. Vic has got it on point. Wade is out there. Track's supposed to be on kill. The sun is going down, so the lights are coming on. And
I'd say even with the tire setback, we've been ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah,
all day.
We've been good, dude. LS Nasty to the front. We're just out here having fun. Look at Doug's. Dude, I cannot. That is 100% coming off. What if you just drive like 40 miles an hour?
It's gonna fall off right now. Dude, the Dale Earnhardt mural is spot on.
That is spot on.
That lady is killing it up there.
Yeah, she did a good job.
The tree is. I don't even want to race. I just want to watch. I just want to see everybody doing burnouts. So someone will have a tree come off. So the field wise, it's broken up. I'd say there's a good mix. There's some slower cars, there's some really fast cars, and then there's some cars. I'd say I'm like middle back of the pack.
No, it's a no.
Middle of the pack. So the car runs good. The cow, I haven't really raced it much in the past year because it's very prone to failures. It's a heavy car, IRS. We got it working really good and leaving good. So it has been prone to failures. I think we got everything figured out. We tested the bump box, everything was good. Built boost, everything was good.
But from dig or die to now, we've had no testing. Like we haven't.
Oh no, I took the car. I got an alignment from Richie at Quality Auto Services. Check him out, Garner, North Carolina. Went to breakfast with it.
Yeah, that's it.
Other than that, I've just been like, I drive it to like go to the store. God. The Christmas tree is just going nuts. This is the most, I will say, this is by far the most ridiculous concept of a race I've ever heard of. So. Look at it. It's so insane.
Oh, it's
so insane. I feel good
What we need to do is just go to a regular drag strip.
with this.
Yes. Yeah.
He's got it all lit up too already.
How does it feel? Does it feel top heavy?
Feels like it's gonna do a wheelie.
All right, we are securing the power inverter. We are securing the, I got to shut off this thing, will just drain my battery here in a second. We are securing everything really.
Power inverter, zip tying some lights.
Make sure they don't come unplugged
Trying
and
to
stuff.
just make sure nothing that doesn't need to get unplugged.
I think what we were worried about on the hit is the inverter was going to slide back and come unplugged. Yeah.
Still a possibility that the eyelets could come out, but I feel pretty good about how it's on there.
Ooh, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not gonna be that bad.
Oh yeah.
All right, so what we're doing now is we are increasing the rev limiter on this tune. I think it was probably at like 6,600, and we're gonna be singing up in the 7,000, high 7,000 range. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Fingers crossed. The old trusty cow engine can stay together.
Yeah, I mean, so it's pretty simple. It's a quarter-mile heads up pro tree. If you don't want time shown, put no time on your car and we'll turn it off in the tower. Heads up.
Yeah.
It's about
Okay,
it.
so
Tree has to be attached and lit. And you have to make it down the track and back with the tree still attached. If your tree is coming off or it falls off on the return
Dragging,
road, yeah.
you're out.
Yeah, it needs to be attached to the car when you get back and lit. Those are the rules.
People down there to make sure.
Huh?
You have people down there.
Yes, we do.
I mean,
Yeah.
We have one person
if
down
your
there,
opponent sees you reattaching, if your tree comes off and you have to get out to fix it before you drive back, you're out.
Yeah.
There's a Christmas tree race. Let's have some Christmas spirit.
What if it's just like sitting on the wing?
Yeah, if it's on the car, you're good.
and it makes it back, you're good to go.
I feel like I might need to know that.
Okay, so courtesy stage and auto start is in effect. We're gonna just kind of monitor the track. We don't know. A lot of guys have fake trees, so we're in good shape. But like pine needles and stuff, we just kind of got to visually see it. If you guys see anything or you had something fly off your car, let us know. And then Victor is in charge of the race, so don't come to me if you have a problem with your opponent. Come to Victor.
Yes, and don't yell at me because I'll yell back.
Okay, really quick, my mom is giving out a Christmas Spirit Award and a Grinch Award, so we'll get her up here real quick.
Still working on it.
Need some help? There you go.
You have to make sure you're facing in the right
Yeah,
position.
all right.
Vertical trees get the hit. Yes, vertical trees get the hit.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so there are so many amazing ones. I just want to say that's awesome, you guys. I love Christmas. But I have to say that Doug from Motion Raceworks went above and beyond.
Spirit Award.
With the Santa and the Freedom Factory logo and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man.
Perfect.
It's not?
Santa with Freedom Factory logo, that's us.
No,
They got the
he's got
Molly,
the
I got us a
Wait,
tree.
the truck? Oh, the truck. It's a truck.
I'm
Oh, gosh. That was a really cruel joke. That was a really cruel joke.
For the record, there's a massive Motion Raceworks sticker on it. All right, CJ, you get in the win. Give it up for CJ. Let's hear it.
I love it.
We actually got you a Christmas card, but while you were checking out the truck was at the gas station, so we couldn't give it to you.
Okay.
We were trying to sweeten the pot.
Yeah. So.
And the Grinchy one is going to go to the guy who has it wrapped in cellophane. You can't wrap your Christmas tree in the,
honestly, you got the cooler
some
gift.
shoes to do the walk of shame.
The thing about the Grinch Award, you got to keep it till next year in your car at every race you go to this season. That's got to ride with you till
I would
next
wear
year.
those to every race. Those are awesome.
Yeah. If he did it for the present.
Yeah, well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you. All right, so we'll call the drivers up. Come grab a chip. As you grab a chip, I'm going to make sure you have an armband, and I'm going to write your name. We're going to draw chips for the first round, and then we're just going to put everyone on the ladder. So if you draw a 1, you're going to be 1. If you draw 16, you're going to be 16, and so on. So actually, can you help me with that part?
All right. I'll take the last chip.
All right, let's go. Come get your chips, drivers. Call them out as you get them.
16.
Jim Braun.
Get that done.
Perfect. Chip.
Chris Holmes, 14.
Chris Holmes, 14.
Gotta
Then hand me your chips.
Smith, 12.
Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, Kevin is 12.
Kevin's 12.
Yep. And give me your chips afterwards.
No matter
Is this a 6 or a 9?
Glenn. All right. I'm sorry, but
Who's this?
no, just kidding.
Nope, you can grab them.
Okay.
8, Justin Wren.
Shut up.
Picture 8, Justin Wren.
Okay, you got Justin on?
Yep.
John Doc number 2.
John Doc number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
God. I feel like number 2. I don't know. They're putting it on a ladder.
Listen up.
How many cars?
All right, we got Turbo John versus Jim Braun. We got Justin Wren versus Joanna. Glenn B versus Mark. Rick Prospero versus Kevin Smith from KSR. John Doc versus Cooper. James Tall versus Cletus. Brett LaSalle versus.
How do you feel about that?
Damn it. He said it was the one I didn't want to get. Literally said, don't get Coop. Literally, I said that. Don't get, stay away from Coop. What do? Coop. All right, we're just gonna have to peel his muffin cap. Sorry, Coop.
Hey,
Camaro versus Camaro.
You don't learn today. Oh no, we're switching with the Corvette.
Yeah.
Hey, Coop, better turn that 780 tune up.
I know.
need it.
I'm gonna get on the phone here with the tuner.
All right, we're on.
So, we got Cooper. It is just sheer panic right now. Everyone can't see shit. Everyone's running around. I tried to shake Cooper up. He said he wanted the right lane, and I drove the first. So I was like, "No, I'm taking right lane." I love Cooper. Cooper's my boy, but I got to do it to you. Put my helmet, Hans on. Cooper's fast, dude. He's like, I'd say he's 1 or 2 out here. He's definitely in the top 3 for how fast he is. Yeah.
All right, you good?
Yep.
Fucking mats.
There we go. Sound like Coop might be having issues. Uh-oh. fine. What the hell?
Hey, that's what the huck is about.
Damn! He pat the gas on him.
Hey! John's neck's probably like this.
John's neck has to be hurt after that pass. All right.
Wheelie down over.
We got Jim Braun.
Bro, what was that?
I think it was on overboost the entire time.
Dude, it looked like you were just patting the gas on it. Like, wah, wah,
my foot never
wah.
came off it. It felt like it was wheeling the entire way down track. I think it just hit overboot, like stock computer, like it just freaks out. Dude,
Cletus was up there. He was like, what was that?
I don't know what happened, but something like it's smoking. I think it made some power. It left good, didn't it?
It did, left good.
And then
yeah.
I think it just hit overboost, like stock computer. It's like in a map it's never been. It just like literally shuts off, but it doesn't like cut off. It just comes back in fine. I don't know.
It did it all the way down track.
I have no idea what that was. I just stayed in and I kept looking in my mirror. Dude, it felt like it was pulling a wheelie the entire way down.
It looked like it was trying to.
This is confirmation this thing needs to get a Holly. Like, I just have to put everything on Holly. That was absurd. I never in my life.
John just got put out too.
Dude, did I red light or did I
No, you were on the green, I think.
I thought I cut a really good light.
Yeah, you did. Turbo John just got beat though.
I got it with Cooper. Cooper had some issues.
Oh, there, Turbo just
I
had bad luck.
I pulled some little grudge racing stuff. I switched lanes and I went in first. So
yeah,
but it's part of racing.
It took him a while to get up on the chip.
Yeah,
though.
that's why I didn't even bump in. I went in and grabbed the chip. And I don't know if you heard me. I brought the R's up, but then I let them come back down. But I need to figure out what the hell's going on with this. I didn't even log it. HP tuners, you don't get to log on. All it would literally show me is boost and RPM. Bro, I think it was on the overboost.
Think so?
I don't know. You tell me. My neck.
We have no idea. That's what he said. He's like, I bet his neck is
Dude, it
bent.
felt like I pulled a wheelie the entire way down track.
You did. 330.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, you know what that was? It was from your cookout days. All these truck meets you've been going to.
I didn't lift once. I kept looking in my mirror and I was like, it's drive-by wire, not drive-by cable, so it's electronic throttle body. So you just hold the pedal down and the computer does everything else. So. dude, HP tuner strikes again. We just did a video. It will not let us change the boost cut. Did you just? All I know is I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. That's all I heard. Battery's dead. It's charging off? How? Everything's on it. The charger wasn't on. No, it was on. It was on 40. I just clicked it. All right, so we're experiencing some issues here. HP Tuners is literally killing us. It will not let us change. We actually did change. Just let it charge for a minute. Yeah, there's just like water and shit everywhere back here. It's just like a nightmare. The cow needs an update. It will not let us change the the boost cut. So as soon as it gets up there and boosts, it's just done. You know, and it's at like 23 pounds. So the air is good. I took a bunch of power out of it. Who knows if I took enough boost out of the boost controller? But
you're turning this thing up.
I can. I'm actually turning it down. So we have to turn it down and hope that it will go A to B opposed to turning it up to go faster. So right now, like, I mean, we're talking about only on 20 pounds of boost on a 416-inch motor. It's not an astronomical amount of booster power, but the ECU is limiting us. So another reason why it's good to have Holley, because you don't run into any of these issues. Matt, how terrible is HP Tuners right now?
Pretty terrible.
You also only have what, 3-bar map sensor?
They got like that's the only thing you can run on this ECU. You can run like a 3.5 bar map sensor or whatever, but even if we go in and we disable the boost cut, it doesn't matter, it just enables it.
Yeah. Did his lights cut off?
Yeah. This is ridiculous. Folks at home,
Why did it do that
Doug,
still? It's got to be something.
yeah. Folks at home, Doug is my hero.
Who's he racing? The yellow Mustang?
All right, well, HP Tuner strikes again. Definitely was not over booster. I don't know what's going on with it. It just cuts off.
Was it just the power, or did the whole car just
it's
shut
just
off?
like it just, whether it closed the throttle body, whether it cuts fuel or cuts spark, it just limits power. I mean, you let go, front end comes up, it's riding, it's just done. So honestly, the only thing to do at this point is put on Holley.
So you can be like
nothing,
me.
nothing in the software. Nothing in the software shows it should be doing that. I mean, everything should be doing good. How annoyed are you?
We stink again.
I hate, dude.
We suck again.
I hate this. I mean, dude, there's nothing in the tune-up. That tune-up is the same tune-up I've run in this car for years. I mean, it's like that's just like we changed the overall engine RPM. We bumped up 500, which I doubt. I mean, I don't know why the engine RPM would do that, but damn, man, that sucks. It's so aggravating. How's my light?
It was good.
I didn't even bother about grabbing it.
Does it leave good? Like the first 60, like
it looked good.
First 40 feet.
Right.
Good?
Like it goes to the same point that it was going before and just dies.
Yeah. So.
Question is, if it's same tune-up, what would cause it to cut now but not before? Like
there's so many.
We've got brand new pumps in there. We've got brand new injectors.
Oh, okay.
I covered all my bases to make sure that it should run good. And what's weird is it runs good on wastegate, but when you turn it up, something's mad. But this is the issue with the Holleys. You can't trace anything back.
You can't see all the parameters.
No, it's not telling on Holley. If it cuts the injectors, it'll show you where it cuts the injectors. On this stuff, I mean, it's just you can't log efficiently to fix anything.
Right.
And we did not lose.
No, I wouldn't call a technicality on that. I think he has many lights on his car. I think the lights on his tree went out, but his other lights were still lit up.
He may even switch them off. He probably has a switch in the car.
Well, no, I think that when they went down track, they were off. But
they cut out.
Oh, they cut off.
I wouldn't push it. So
okay, I talked to him.
Yeah, no, I'll be like, no, I'll fucking go.
There he is, right here. So.
All right. You peeled my muffin cap, dude.
Dude, I heard
you peeled my muffin cap back blue.
Bro, look, you got me at the treat, so I'll give you that.
You turned his hair gray,
I
dude.
went 55. You went.
I went 55.
You went 009. Yeah.
Just easy work, dude.
Hey,
work
listen.
around here.
They were saying my lights went off after the burnout, but your boy was like, "It's cool."
Well, no, I'd like to actually take this to. No, I'm just kidding. This is. Remember one time where you're having issues in Charlotte, like 4 years ago, and I was like, "We're racing." So total peckerhead.
I still did it.
I know you still did it, and this is karma. This is full circle.
So
you know,
we're on the semis, dude. I'll try and make you proud.
Congrats. I hope you win because I don't.
Now you got to win it for old John Dog.
I don't want to.
He turned his hair gray, dude.
Can't let you down. I can't let you down. You both have gray hair.
Not as much as this guy.
James let it ride. James let it ride.
Every good light I have, I get a gray hair. So you can see I've been chopping tree up for years.
My freaking alligator clip came off. I have so much power. It just vibrated the alligator clip off the back.
I thought you went into warp speed because you just disappeared. I couldn't see out there. So.
What are you doing? You're hitting boost cut?
Yeah, oh yeah, at like 1 pound. It's great in there. Like... Did
you see Prospero went 201?
Yeah. Is that who you got next?
No, I'm next. I have Chris Holmes.
692 at 201.
Yeah. Unofficial Christmas tree road record.
No, that's official on mine.
Let's go talk to him.
He did it.
Congrats, dude. Congrats.
Thanks, man.
I'll make you proud.
Yeah, make me proud.
Well, we tried, boys. We tried.
Hey, that's all we could do. We tried. I got my muffin cap. Hey, I wasn't a first round duck, I can tell you.
I want to go there.
Hey,
I'm just saying, I'm willing to go. We can go do a race right now.
I want to run the black car.
Okay. Yeah, I talked to Vic. We're good. All right. So
you want to do it?
Let's run. If I race somebody, I want to win because I want. I don't want to win because
on a technicality.
On a technicality or not.
Right.
You know, they didn't quite fit the rules. That's like you get into people that's like, oh, it's not completely stock suspension or this or that. Those people are just.
We're out here for fun.
Yeah,
it's a Christmas tree.
Right.
Yeah, no. It's,
and honestly, if I did win that, I wouldn't.
We went 2 rounds with a broke car.
Yeah. I said this is another Holley video coming up soon because this is just aggravating because you look through the tune like top to bottom. That's the same tune that's been in that car for like 4 years. It's just jacked up. So we'll make a shakedown. We'll put a little bit of dome pressure on the old Silverback here and see what she'll do.
I'm excited to see the vet run too.
Oh yeah, it's rowdy. I mean, I'm not going to grudge race anyone with it, so no. Your answer's no. Yeah.
Come on.
No. I'm not going to break my streak. But my streak of one. If you want to run side by side, we can run side by side, but I would just want to shake it down 8th mile.
All my junk has limited passes, so I'm going to just slide mine back into the trailer while it's currently still running.
Hey, you know what though? We came down here with our 2 good buddies, John and John.
We're 2 good buddies. This guy.
And we didn't have to race each other first round.
Yes.
Although you got 1 and I got 2. Normally on a normal ladder, that's us racing each other.
Yeah.
the way they normally do it. But
Well, it's a Christmas tree race, so it's a little different.
that was awesome.
The tree is different.
The tree is different. Hey, I lost nothing. Did you lose nothing either?
My lights were 021 and 009. I went 009 on old Cleater. He might have peeled my muffin cap back, but I cut his hair.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good reaction.
I cut his hair.